What up YouTube, Case Most Primer back at you with another video. This time I'm doing a video that, the last time I did a video for this in particular, it was kind of half-assed because I didn't really know what ones were planned. I did it, like, before anything was confirmed, and I did last year's, and, it was too long for me to upload, so I couldn't really get it uploaded, but I just had to give it verbally on YouTube and on Facebook and my Twitter. Well, just my Facebook, but, I'm going to go ahead and give my predictions for an event that pretty much every WWE fan should know about. I'm doing this now simply because the fact that, well, SmackDown's on tomorrow night, and also I got this in the mail today. I'm going to give my predictions for WrestleMania 30. Why? Because I figure I do them in separate videos as they're announced, and also because when I got that poster, I kind of flipped out. Saved myself $12 from WWE Shop. So anyway, as we all know, WrestleMania 30, the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania, since the original in 1984 at Madison Square Garden, and obviously a lot of legends have been involved with WrestleMania. Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Major Boy Ric Flair, Macho Man Randy Savage. Just so many legends, and 30 years later, we're still having WrestleManias every year. It really is amazing. So, having it be the 30th anniversary is just being it to get to experience the 30th anniversary, at least for me, is something that I don't think that many people can experience. And this one's especially important for me because, well, I've been a fan for about 3 years now, or 4 years, and this year's class of 2014 is important to me because, well, that's the year I graduated from high school, so kind of symbolic. But anyway, obviously started at the Royal Rumble, which Batista won, and went on through the Elimination Chamber. But right now, as of this recording, there are 5 matches on the card. 5 matches have been confirmed and put on the card by WWE. More to come. Usually, WrestleMania has anywhere from 8 to 10 matches per WrestleMania. So we'll see what happens when we get closer. So, the first event, or the first match I'm going to talk about, is one that was just recently announced on Raw, just last week, and that is the 30-man Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Now, for those of you guys who didn't catch Raw last week, Hulk Hogan came back after something that happened with him with TNA and Impact, and he was chosen to host WrestleMania 30. And in addition, he also announced a 30-man Andre the Giant over-the-top rope battle royale, or battle royal, because he wanted a new piece of history for WrestleMania, because so many great matches have been contested at WrestleMania, and like I've started there because, like, remember Chris Jericho invented the Money in the Bank ladder match. It started at WrestleMania, and now it's its own event. And basically, Hulk Hogan wanted to create something historic just for WrestleMania 30, and he thought that in honor of Andre the Giant, he would have a 30-man battle royal. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what a battle royal match is, it's kind of like a Royal Rumble match, but instead of everyone entering at 90 or 30-second intervals, they all start in the ring at the same time. That's right, all 30 competitors will be in the ring simultaneously. And basically what that means is, it's an all-out war. You can't win by pinfall or submission, DQ, or countout. Well, obviously no DQ or countout, because if you get out of the ring, you're loose. The only way to win is to throw your opponent over the top rope and both feet hit the floor and be the last man standing, because you're facing 29 other competitors. Now, as of right now, there have been very few names announced. Every name I'm about to mention here has been announced. Ryback, Biggie Langston, Curtis Axel, Alberto Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, Fandango, Damian Sandow, Titus O'Neil, Christian, Sheamus, Big Show, and Mark Henry. Now, of all those names, I'm kind of on and off about them, but if I had to pick one person to win, honestly, some of my money's on Big Show. Simply because over the years, Big Show has been called a tribute, like a miniature version of Andre the Giant, and so many fans have compared Big Show to Andre, just with his size and his overall ability in the ring. I mean, that World Heavyweight Championship match at Vengeance 3 years ago doesn't lie. I mean, he made the freaking ring implode. So, what's to say? Um, but my money's on Big Show. If I had to pick somebody else, probably Sheamus and Ryback. But that's who I'm on right now. The next one, another match that was just recently announced. Also at the same time as the Battle Royal. Andre the Giant, Bray Wyatt versus not CM Punk, not Daniel Bryan, not The Shield, but John Cena. That's right, John Cena. Always one part of the limelight of WrestleMania. Now, for those of us who have been really following up lately, since John Cena lost the title at TLC to when it was merged with the other title at TLC back in December, he's been subject to various attacks by the Wyatt family. For example, at the Royal Rumble in the title match against Randy Orton, he was attacked by the Wyatts, which cost him the match against Randy Orton. At the Elimination Chamber, they attacked him again, which also cost him, allowing him to be eliminated by Randy Orton. And then at the going back a little bit further, but in the qualification match between Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, and John Cena against The Shield, they were attacked, thus giving them the win. And also, he was attacked on the March 10th episode of Raw. So John Cena basically called out the Wyatts, telling them that I'm fed up with your attacks, why don't you just face me head-on, one-on-one? To which Bray Wyatt agreed, because he thinks that John Cena's all swagger and doesn't really focus on the problems. But then that's when John Cena goes on to as well that he does it just for the fans, he's not in for the value. My money is on Cena. My money is really on Cena because, I mean, I like the Wyatt family when they debut, but now they're crossing the line a little bit. I hope he kicks their butt, or his butt. And hopefully Luke Harper and Eric Rowan will be banned from ringside to prevent, trouble. Now, I was going to announce this match last, but these other two matches that have been announced kind of go together. So this is a match that I personally am excited for because this is the one type of match a year that I always look forward to. Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. A lot of people have been wondering who Taker was going to fight this year. Some people thought him, some people thought John Cena, some people thought CM Punk again, some people thought Kane, or Shawn Michaels maybe, but it's Brock Lesnar. Now, I can guarantee you that John Cena was already a limited possibility, because if you remember when WrestleMania 28 rolled around, John Cena actually stated in an interview when talking about the end of an era match with him and Triple H, he said that he will never face The Undertaker at WrestleMania, so we can already rule him out. Kane's going on with this whole corporate Kane thing since Hell in a Cell, which I'm kind of disappointed about. Best for business, my ass. And just didn't really think there'd be anybody, I didn't know who it would be. But that night after the Elimination Chamber, when Undertaker returned, I was pretty much blown away because Brock Lesnar's been on a roll lately. He's faced down 4 different superstars. He's faced down John Cena once and lost to him. He's faced Triple H 3 times, kicked his ass twice. He's faced CM Punk at SummerSlam, kicked his ass, and he faced Big Show, also kicked his ass. And not to mention the stuff that Brock Lesnar's done. The NCAA Championship, WWE Championship, King of the Ring, heavyweight, and UFC Heavyweight Champion. I mean, that's kind of hard to beat. But nothing compared to Undertaker's 21-0 WrestleMania streak, which I'm in full support of. I hope Undertaker kicks Brock Lesnar's sorry behind. Now, these are the 2 matches I consider to be the main events. First of all, The Authority, the Cerebral Assassin, the Game, the King of Kings, Triple H, versus the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has been begging Triple H for a match, all because he calls him out and claims him to be a B-plus player, not an A-plus, not best for business. So he thought, why not put his money where his mouth is and face him at WrestleMania? And after weeks of threatening him, he finally granted him his match on the exception that if he wins, he gets inserted into the title match against Randy Orton and Batista. But this past week on Raw, Triple H changed that stipulation, saying that whoever wins, him or Daniel Bryan, gets inserted into the main events. Now, I used to like Triple H. I thought he was pretty cool. But after the role he's been on lately, no. Daniel Bryan is going to take Triple H and kick his sorry ass. I will pay good money to see that. And of course, the main event, Randy Orton versus Batista versus whoever wins the Daniel Bryan and Triple H match in a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, as we all know at TLC, the WWE Championship was merged with the World Heavyweight Championship to create the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And on the January 20th episode of Raw, Batista returned and announced his participation in the Royal Rumble, of which he won, and he earned a title match against Randy Orton. And he's really been kind of on a roll lately, and not a lot of people have liked him. He's done a few things that people have not really liked him for. I mean, after he assaulted Del Rio, who I also dislike. And Randy Orton's been on a roll since SummerSlam. That gold does not belong to him. My bet, I'm not betting Randy Orton or Batista. Daniel Bryan's going to win that match against Triple H, and he is going to crush Daniel Bryan, or Randy Orton and Batista. If I see Daniel Bryan walking out with that gold, I will be very happy. It'll be a great night. Tickets have already been on sale since November. For any of you guys who are on DirecTV, they will start taking orders for WrestleMania on March 25th, which is next Tuesday. Probably for about $55 for HD or $45, however much it costs. Starts at 7 o'clock. I will announce further matches, or I will give my predictions to further matches as they are announced. And I just think it's going to be a really badass, awesome event. I really can't wait. And even cooler is that the inductees for the Hall of Fame. I mean, Jake the Snake Roberts, the Ultimate Warrior, Carlos Colon, Lita, Mr. T, Paul Bearer, to name a few. I mean, it's a really good class. So, it's really going to be a kick-ass event. I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.